Gendarmerie Commando Special Public Security Command. Gendarmerie Command Special Public Security Command was established on the 1st of September 1999 as being bound to the Ankara Gendarmerie Regional Command. The purpose of the establishment of Gendarmerie Commando Special Public Security Command is to intervene in special events about public security, to carry out search and rescue missions in natural disasters and in mountains, to improve new techniques and tactics to support gendarmerie units, which execute the same missions to be used to intervene into terrorist activities. Since its establishment up until today, our regiment has performed search and rescue missions, special operation missions and internal security operations in many events which required superior physical ability, special equipment, technical information and technical skills. In our country, public security is performed by police forces and gendarmerie units, which have been formed for public security missions. Maintaining public order in 92% of the country is the duty of the gendarmerie. The gendarmerie organization has been classified as Gendarmerie Province Security Commands, Gendarmerie County Commands, and Gendarmerie Security Stations. This formation of the gendarmerie works in harmony with the civil formations in the country. When the Gendarmerie Province Security Commands are insufficient and ineffective, Gendarmerie Commando Special Public Security Command could be commissioned by Gendarmerie General Command all around the country. The main missions of our command are to perform special operation missions, search and rescue missions, to prevent public order disturbance and to restore public safety, to intervene in and restore order in a jail during a big-scale mutiny, to support internal security operations and any other missions. Gendarmerie Commando Special Public Security Command is formed with 9 inferior units. These are Headquarters, Researching and Improving Unit with Technical Support Unit, Gendarmerie Commando Search and Rescue Battalion, Gendarmerie Commando Special Operation Battalion, Gendarmerie Commando Special Interior Security Battalion, Type B Communication Main Office, and Peace. Gendarmerie Commando Special Public Security Command chooses its personnel from voluntary candidates who have passed the physical and mental ability tests and psychological tests. After these particular and detailed tests, Gendarmerie Commando Special Public Security Command charges these personnel in its units. Personnel are sent to take courses within our country or in other countries to improve their knowledge, skills, and experiences. Training activities are maintained between team and division levels according to the training programs. The drills are conducted with a similar realistic application. All Gendarmerie Commando Special Public Security Command units are settled in the full General Eşref Bitlis compound in Ankara. Gendarmerie Commando Search and Rescue Battalion consists of battalion headquarters, 2 natural disaster search and rescue companies, 1 special search and rescue company, and service and guard platoon. In addition to this, within the special search and rescue company, there are 2 mountaineering teams, 1 underwater team, and 1 search and rescue team with search and rescue dogs. The missions of this battalion are to perform search and rescue activities in earthquakes, floods, avalanches, fires, landslides, to search and rescue castaways in dams, lakes, etc. Our Gendarmerie Commando Search and Rescue Battalion could perform search and rescue missions in our country or, if needed, in other countries after natural disasters. After a natural disaster, this battalion goes to the area rapidly. After the first interventions, first aid is performed to the survivals. under the subsidence wreckage can be found by improvised plates and people defining systems. By using these equipments, the search and rescue staff can easily find the place of the people under the wreckage in a short time. The staff takes the survivors out within a short time by using modern and improvised cutting, separating and lifting systems. After performing the first aid, the wounded are sent to hospital by ambulances. The Search and Rescue Battalion intervenes not only in natural disasters, but also in traffic accidents, fires, in forests or buildings, and rescues victims. Our mountaineering teams have the ability and the equipment to rescue victims in the mountains at all times, day or night. Our underwater teams can perform search and rescue missions, search and find the evidences of a crime. Our search and rescue dog teams can easily find victims by using well-trained dogs. These dogs have extremely sensitive sense of smell. These dogs can exactly find the place of victims, whether they are alive or not. In case of natural disasters or artificial disasters, accidents, Gendarmerie Commando Special Public Security Command Battalion is ready to go to the area within an hour and 30 minutes during working hours and 3 hours outside working hours. Our mountaineering teams are able to perform search and rescue missions in 2 different zones at the same time. Our underwater teams are able to carry out search and rescue missions in 2 regions at the same time. In earthquakes, our teams are able to perform search and rescue missions in 8 different debris within the first 24 hours. By planning an 8-hour shift, these teams can work at 4 different points at the same time in floods or landslides. They can perform search and rescue missions at 10 different districts at the same time. Gendarmerie Commando Special Operations Battalion is formed of headquarters, 6 special operation teams, 1 special weapon team, 1 NBC team, and 1 medical section. The basic missions of this battalion are to rescue the hostages from buildings, ships, planes, buses, trains, and other motorized vehicles, to perform special operations with their special weapons and equipments, to arrest armed and dangerous persons, to intervene in terrorist activities, to intervene in a big-scale mutiny in a jail and restore order in the jail, to perform commando operations in or out of the country in some important special operations. Special operation teams are supported by special weapon teams. Special Operations Battalion put together for operations within an hour and 30 minutes during working hours and 3 hours outside working hours. Special Operation Battalion can search for explosives with special trained dogs and intervene in mutinies in jails as an inferior unit of the Gendarmerie Commando Special Public Security Command Regiment. Commando Special Internal Security Battalion is formed of 1 main command center, 1 special arm unit, 1 Type B command, and 2 Type C companies. Its missions are to intervene in mutinies in jails, to perform general public security missions, to perform internal security operations, to carry out mountain operations in deep snowy areas and severe conditions. This battalion put together within an hour and 30 minutes during working hours and in 3 hours outside working hours. After gathering, this battalion could intervene in public events in 1 point, in prisoner events in 1 jail. It could perform internal security operations in 3 different regions at the same time. drills and applications, the personnel of the Gendarmerie Commando Special Public Security Command Regiment are able to use all kinds of weapons in hard conditions and perform their missions with upper physical and moral power effectively. Gendarmerie Commando Special Public Security Command is ready to perform all kinds of missions effectively. Our command is the defender of the independent, democratic and secular Turkish Republic and a source of pride and trust for Turkish public. Our objective is to have the newest information systems and technology and to become a model unit and be well known all around the world.